Welcome to my Stories Red channel. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, please like and share your comments. We make new videos with interesting stories every day. AITA for not showing up to the birthday party that my husband planned for me. So, my husband is a jokester and a prankster. He has a habit of pulling pranks, especially on my birthdays. He judges my reactions as overreactions and says I should loosen up and be extra happy because he thinks he's making my birthdays extra funny. But it actually upset me and put me in a position where I get laughed at and recorded by his family. He planned for my 26th birthday this past week, which was held at a restaurant. I told him I wouldn't go if he was going to pull one of those pranks he's famous for because it's a public place and I did not want to be publicly humiliated. He swore on his mom, on the Bible, promised me and brought 2 witnesses, wrote an agreement stating he'd pay money if he pulled a prank. I believed him and said that I'd go. I had to cancel with my parents, who wanted to celebrate at their house. The day of my birthday, I got a text from one of his friend's wives telling me she heard him tell her husband about the prank he was going to pull on me at the restaurant. I was stunned as she detailed what the plan was going to be. I felt so upset and anxious. He already went ahead and got to the restaurant to make sure all was set. I ended up deciding to not go. He started calling and texting asking where I was and saying the party was going to start without me. I turned my phone off and went to my parents' house and had a small party there. I went home at 7 p.m. and found my husband there fuming at me. He lashed out asking why on hell did I not show up to the party after he put money, time and effort in it. I told him why and he called his friend's wife a liar and reminded me of all THD promises he made and accused me of not trusting his word. I said I couldn't take the chance and risk having him basically ruin another birthday of mine. We had a huge argument, then he started giving the cold shoulder, while pointing out how I embarrassed him and wasted his time and money by not showing up. Comments. So, my husband is a jokester and a prankster NTA. That's really all that's needed for a judgment here. Every post on the sub that I've seen about pranking is just immature assholes using pranking as an excuse to be immature assholes. So he either wasn't going to prank you this time, which is very unlikely based on his track record, but fails to see why he's completely untrustworthy because he set this precedent. Or he was going to prank you despite all the promises that he won't. Based on the information you received, he most certainly was going to prank you. This is not funny or cute. Stand your ground and tell your husband you will not tolerate any more pranks and mean it. He probably got the friend in on it and was going to carry out the prank in such a way that it was him doing the pranking and thus not him breaking their agreement. Maybe I'm just a tight ass, but I feel like if you need him to swear on his mom, swear on the Bible, promise you bring 2 witnesses, write an agreement stating he'd pay money if he pulled a prank, and then you still have doubts. It's not a marriage worth being in. I couldn't live with this lack of trust. The fact that you both treated that like it was a normal conversation to have shows how deep into delusion you've gotten yourselves. A good prank is suspending your significant other's favorite mug in a vat of Jell-O. No harm to anything, and she can use a different mug. And it's absurd enough that you'll both laugh at it and have Jell-O. A good prank is sticking googly eyes on all the eggs in the fridge. A good prank makes the person being pranked laugh and does no harm. If people are laughing at the victim, it's not a prank, it's just a dick move.